Hey everybody, what's up? We are here with a timeless reading. Welcome. I don't know which zodiac this reading is for. Yes, I do. We have the Chariot coming out. Cancer. Hey Cancer, how's it going? Going somewhere, huh? This reading can be for any Cancer placements. I feel like you're thinking about yourself here. We have the Chariot, we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Sun, we have the Queen of Wands. So starting off with the Chariot is showing you be in a spot where there may have been something recently that was challenging for you that you were moving through, but to have the Chariot, it's like you figured it out, you got through it, you got past it right now. So this is like a really good omen to see. And it's showing that you were successful, that like your perseverance paid off. Seeing this Queen of Pentacles here, this has me feeling like maybe this was something going on within your personal life or affecting your home in some way. Having the Sun here, this is about you expressing yourself. I'm also seeing the Queen of Wands here too. So there could have been somebody that you needed to express yourself with this person. You could feel like you're a bit different from this person, but you may have actually found that sort of embodying the energy of the Queen of Wands was helpful for you. And what that is going to look like is us just showing up and expressing ourselves and not feeling like we need to make ourselves smaller, but sort of like the opposite of that, just like being yourself, not hiding away. Yeah. Just saying it also sort of like how it is or like it is. And doing what makes you happy too with the Sun here. Because you feel like you're showing up for yourself. The thing too, right, with Cancer placements is that wherever we have Cancer in our chart, it can be sort of where we take a little bit of a sideways approach to something. So you can even know like where you're trying to go and like sidestep it a little bit sometimes. Just one of the like archetypal themes of Cancer. So instead of like sometimes being direct, we can be a bit indirect with the energy. So I feel like this was about being direct with something actually, and that's what is helpful for you. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, I feel like this is about you expressing yourself. And for some of you, this had to do with expressing yourself within a dynamic that you have with somebody that you may feel in a way like they sort of take up more room sometimes if they're this Queen of Wands here. So it may have been sort of difficult to hold your own potentially. Like this person that you're dealing with, they could have like a big energy, we can say. And sometimes when we're being adaptable, right, as water signs are, we can tend to sort of like pull back and be like, okay, they're taking the stage, I'll give them some space to do that. But I feel like this was you needing to sort of like show up and express yourself and maybe not make so much room for this other person. Not in like a selfish way or not in a I'm not being a good collaborator, but more so in a way where it's like I can show up too. Okay, this has to do with you, it looks like a friendship of some sort, but there was something going on that it felt unfavorable. But you could have also felt like, I don't know what I can even do here with this person. I don't know what my options are. That felt challenging. I do feel like there was a necessity for you to step outside of your comfort zone because it seemed even like something needed to be brought to light between you and this person. But you could feel like this person is like you guys have different natures even from one another. Having Five of Coins and having Three of Cups can be like, oh, I miss when we used to hang out with each other. Like, things aren't like how it was in the past. This is feeling like a challenge for me. Like, I want things to maybe even go back to how it used to be, or something of that nature. But you could have felt Five of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. You could have looked at this and been like, I don't even know what I could do about this, though. Like, you could have felt like, I don't want to use the word helpless necessarily, but you could have been like, what could I even do to like change this or do something about it? This has to do with a relationship with somebody, but you feel like it's sort of a challenge. I don't know, working with them in like a social way, because this looks like a personal relationship of yours. So I'm not seeing this be like a work situation. This feels more like working with somebody within your life. But I do get the vibe of things maybe not being easy with this person. Like, I'm seeing Nine of Wands and I'm seeing Queen of Wands. So this person, there could be maybe sort of blocks that you feel when it comes to how you would particularly like to be interacting with them. But you could also feel like there's a challenge that's connected with like needing to sort of overcome things from the past. So it's like this. I'm missing the relationship. I don't know what I can do. Some of you, you're dealing with a Leo. I'm seeing some strong Leo energy. It's like, I feel really like I'm missing the connection with this person, especially how we used to be friends with one another. So even if this dynamic includes other things, you were definitely at the like basis of it, like friends with one another, like you got along like that. Like Three of Cups is like, I felt like we saw each other and we understood one another. It's like that type of relationship. So even if there are other things going on, this is like really missing just like spending time and hanging out and doing even like the most casual things with them. But I'm seeing like, because of something that happened, it seems, Six of Cups, Nine of Wands, like that may be what the issue is, or why things aren't maybe as you want them to be. It's because of something that happened. And you may feel like that's sort of blocking things from going where you want to with this person. I do feel, though, that you could have maybe been telling yourself, I can't do anything about this, or maybe just having a hard time being within this situation. It looks like things ended between you and this person, but there's something like really, something about your past with them that just makes this very complicated. Strength, Ten of Swords, is about closing out what we need to close out. So that means like we need to end what we need to end here, but I'm seeing that it can feel challenging bringing oneself to do that. This can even be like needing to tap into the strength to be able to get through something. But some of you guys, you're going to get help for this. Like you may be going to therapy or something, or just really any type of help. Like maybe you're journaling, maybe you're like practicing some new meditation, whatever it is. It's like something that's going to help you, it seems like, cope with this difficult thing right now. But having Chariot is showing that you are going to definitely successfully find your way through this situation. Eight of Swords is you being like, I don't know if that's the case, but that's just all in your head. That's not like what's actually gonna happen. But I'm seeing like some anxiety or just stuff going on mentally for you where you may not be feeling like you're gonna move through this, but I'm seeing that you are gonna move through this. Like you're definitely gonna come out on the other side with the Chariot here. It shows you being successful in figuring this out. but you just may not feel like that right now. But it feels also like this is about you working with yourself from a mental space too, with Eight of Swords, and not getting in your own way here, or not talking yourself down. It's like there are things that you're capable of and things that you can do, but sometimes like your lack of believing in yourself really can like hinder your capabilities. And if you would just be like, you know what, I'm gonna figure this out, or I got this, you would find yourself moving through these things more quickly. But it can sort of be a challenge sometimes to show up and express ourselves in a way that feels maybe more flamboyant than we're used to. And remember too, like this can affect you wherever you have Cancer in your chart. Like if you have Cancer Sun, it can be hard sometimes to directly express yourself. Cancer Mercury, same thing. Like sometimes being indirect with our words. Cancer Mars can feel very uncomfortable in the sign of Cancer, so it can be like, I want to take action, but then instead of like directly taking action, I may do it like in a non-direct way. So it's still trying to like show up and doing the thing, but maybe not doing it in the most obvious way. And then it can leave people on the other end of things sort of confused with what's going on. Because Cancer as a water sign, it's like not so much talking about things explicitly, but it can be more so showing up. But if you have somebody that you're working with, they may not understand that. It just also like depends, I guess, who's on the other end of this too. So what I'm seeing is that you're going to get things moving, you're going to work through this. You're going through a very challenging situation right now that may have you looking at this and being like, is this even going to be possible for me to work through it? I'm seeing that you're going to be able to, okay? It's just about you believing in yourself and showing up. It seems like this is about a relationship that has come to an end. But the way that I'm seeing this, it's interesting. Like I'm seeing you be super impacted by this. But I'm getting it have to do with like, it feels like very friendship based to me. And this is something that came through in one of the other readings, like yesterday or maybe the day before. There was, and I don't remember whose reading it was. It may have been a collective reading potentially. But it was about there being sort of a friendship breakup. And that's really what this is looking like to me. It's like somebody that you were close with within your personal life, but then Ten of Swords is like there being like a friend breakup between you and this person. And right now you could be feeling really nostalgic. Sun and Six of Cups is like thinking about all the happy times that you had with this person. And maybe that's going to help you, I don't know, do something that needs to be done. I'm seeing you even, it's like you sort of, I get the feeling of you almost like knowing what you need to do, but you know when you're in a situation and you're like, I could do that, but I don't believe that it's gonna work, and so I'm not gonna do it because it's not gonna be effective. I feel like that's what you're dealing with right now, but I'm seeing that like you're being encouraged to do the thing, and that you thinking that it's not going to be effective, like that's just in your head. I think that this is connected with a belief system that's limiting you from actually taking initiative here. It's like you're giving up before you even tried. That's what I'm seeing. And I'm getting your guides be like, no, it's like time to step up and show up in this way, but it may be like different than how you feel comfortable being. Having Queen of Wands here, it's like you need to be bold with this. Like you need to be upfront with it, like own your space, like do this thing that you want to do here. But I'm seeing you be feeling very maybe like uncomfortable or insecure or anxious about taking action in this way or doing this thing. But it's only because of you like not believing in yourself. I'm not seeing like if you actually did the thing, like it's going to work out, but you being like it's not going to work out, it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy essentially. It's about balance. And how what's going to play out is going to like mirror what's going on internally. So if you're telling yourself this isn't gonna work, and I'm not gonna get through it, and I'm not gonna figure it out, and I can't do anything here, and I'm not effective, that'll be how it plays out. But if you're telling yourself, I'm gonna try, I'm gonna show up, I may be uncomfortable doing this, but I want it, and so I'm gonna do it, then it's gonna work for you. So it all just really depends on your mindset. I'm seeing specifically for this situation, it's gonna be reflective of your belief system, okay? I'm seeing Cancer, I'm seeing Leo. And it's somebody that feels like you have history with this person. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everyone for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I am sending everybody love, and I hope to catch you guys next time.